Good morning. Welcome to Hope Unitarian Church, where our mission is seeking hope, love, and justice together in community. My name is James Donovan. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are in your spiritual journey and whatever your life circumstances, you are welcome here. If you are new to Hope, or you're still feeling new, or you just need someone to talk to, I invite you to meet with Reverend Justin McCreary. Hope's contact information is in the order of service, and it should be on a slide at the end of the service. To all who are here this morning, welcome home. Now we'll have our hymn for gathering. Rise if you are. As soon as Christy is back at the piano, please stand if you are able, and we'll sing our hymn for gathering. She probably knows music.
Somebody moved it.
Oh, I bet it was. Then I know who it was. I just saw his face. Yeah. Sit down until she's back at the piano. Let's go ahead and we'll light the chalice. Oh, yeah, let's light the chalice. Well, we haven't lit the chalice. Okay, I think we're ready now, but go ahead, Angela, do your thing. You ready, Christy?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can stand.
We like the speaking of.
No, we're gonna do the song. This is kind of pretty much how all of 2024 went. It's been a mess. So the flaming chalice, symbol of our living faith, burns brightly. Let's say our unison words for chalice lighting together. We light this beacon of hope, sign of our quest for truth and meaning, and celebration of the life we share together. You may be seated. On the Brink of a New Year by Lois Van Leer. We have lit this chalice on the brink of a new year, letting go of what has been, open and hopeful for what may come, renewed, restored, ready to live life fully anew. May we move forward with intention. Today, we finally say goodbye to 2024. Let's say our covenant together. Love is the spirit of this church, and service its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Now, if you are able to rise, Let's rise to sing our first hymn, number 58, Ring Out Wild Bells. Be seated. Okay, section over here. You're not sounding as good as this section over here, so work on that next time. I have a few announcements for you. I won't be telling you everything that's happening here at Hope. In order to get all the details about everything, you'll have to actually receive and actually read our weekly highlights newsletter and our focus newsletter. And to get on the email list for these things, you need to send an email message to hopeuu@hopeuu.org, or you can probably just tell somebody, maybe Gail Hawk, who will be sitting out at our welcome table out there. You can just tell her that you want to be on this list. Also at our welcome table, you can get one of these cards that lists upcoming winter events here at Hope. You'll see that there will be a Women of Hope meeting this Sunday, January 2nd at 6 p.m. Thursday, what did I say? Sunday. Today's Sunday. I am really discombobulated. Typical for 2024. A list of upcoming winter events at Hope. You'll see that there will be a Women of Hope meeting this Thursday at 6 p.m. I have Thursday written down here, if I would just read what I've written. It's potluck, so bring a dish to share. Now you'll have to read the highlights and focus to find out if any celebrities will be in attendance. On Saturday at 10 a.m., we'll be undecorating the church. We'll be taking down this tree and all the other decorations. Check highlights and focus to find out if there will be any door prizes. Starting on January 9th, we'll have a 3-part Roots class that is all about Unitarian Universalism. To find out which, this 3-part series will be led by a Unitarian Universalist minister. To find out which one, you'll have to read our highlights and focus newsletters. On Wednesday, I'll be going on a New Year's Day hike, which I've done maybe it's about the 11th time. We're going to meet at Turkey Mountain near the Bighorn sheep statue. If you're interested in meeting with me at 11 a.m. this Wednesday, please do. You can go on an easy hike a mile or less, or you can go on a little more difficult one for like, you could be out there all day if you want. I'm thinking it's somewhere in the middle. So anyway, join me if you feel like it. Also, we have out at the table where we'll have cookies after the service, you'll see some cards to sign from members of the congregation who they're having health issues and so on. So please step out there. Yes, Mary?
Also, Stone Soup, there's a sign up for some Stone Soup, which is in 2 weeks.
Okay.
So if you want to contribute to soup or bread or dessert, and I have listed on there just how many we need, because I don't need everyone in the church to bring everything. So,
Now, this is one.
have a long year, take a break.
I think this might be one of those few things that if you want more details, don't check this week's highlights, because I don't think it was in there. Okay, thank you very much. Those are all the announcements. We will now sing Spirit of Life. You can stay seated. As a new year begins, we turn inward to reflect about the state of our lives. What lessons have we learned in the past year, and which new ones now call us forward? To whom do we still owe an apology or expression of thanks? We all owe Rebecca Jones an expression of thanks. And with whom must we draw fresh boundaries? As we pause from our regular rhythms of rush, 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 we open ourselves to new perspectives and possibilities. We give thanks for these moments and for the wisdom they afford us. May they help bring us together in the sacred dynamics of life so that we, as individuals and as members of this community, might reach our full potential. As we step across this threshold, let this new year be a year of greater awe and gratitude, of deeper kindness and acceptance, and more courageous acts of conviction, for a kinder, more equitable, and sustainable world is not only possible, she is on her way. And in the quietness of this sacred community, we can ever hear her breathing. May we now sit in silence, be one in spirit, and reflect upon the year that is ending and the year that is about to begin.
To be a Unitarian Universalist. To be a Unitarian Universalist means we'll never be done with the work. The work of telling the truth about oppression, the work of resisting any laws, policies, or practices that deny anyone that humanity. The work of stubbornly seeking out the spark of the divine in each other, no matter what the work of creating heaven on earth. To be a Unitarian Universalist also means we're not alone in this work. We are not alone because of our promises to love one another. We are not alone because we are companions on the journey. We grow ourselves into allies, helping one another get free. Because none of us is truly free until we are all free.
We've got 2 more readings, and I'm going to read This New Year. Let 2025 be a clean slate for new beginnings. Let's hope for stamina to finish the things left uncompleted, to call on people we neglected in 2024. Let's hope for courage to rally in the cause for peace and justice, to speak out in support when others remain silent. Let's hope for empathy, to better understand the pain and suffering of others, to continue engaging heart to heart. Let's hope for patience when seeking resolutions to problems, when seeking a new beginning after an ending. Let's hope for creativity in seeking new meaning in service, engaging others in service to the beloved community. Let's hope for peace between friends and families, between communities and countries. Let's hope for all these things as we end one year and begin another.
And our final reading is by Lois Van Leer. Let go of all that binds you, of all that burdens you, of what you may carry, of all that shames you, of fear, of trespasses and transgressions, of woundedness. Let go of guilt. Let go of anger. Let go of small-mindedness and pettiness, of ways of being that no longer work for you, of compulsions that consume your living. Let go of what you cannot change. Let go of regret, of that which haunts you. Let go of pain. Let go of ways in which you missed the mark. Let go. We had our special music. Like I say, this is just the way 2024 has gone. This year at Hope, we lost our good friends John Seibold, Connie Seibold, Keith Hamilton, Marge Hefner, and our great benefactor, George Crumey. We have this wonderful piano because of George Crumey. They're all missed. We accomplished much and had some fun this year. We had a successful auction. We had approximately 5 million people at our trunk or treat event. I heard it was only 500, but it seemed like 5 million. It has been one of the weirdest years in my lifetime. A little hippo thing called Mu Deng was briefly a celebrity. Remember that? Armed conflicts continued. More mass shootings happened. We had a cool total solar eclipse. A bridge in Baltimore was knocked down and people were killed. It was a year in which you could be in the grocery store and you could hear some 8-year-old say to some man about my age, "Can we get some Fruit Loops, bro?" He called his grandpa bro. They call their teachers, their peers, their parents, their siblings, everyone bro. If they met you right now, no matter who you are, no matter your age or gender, they'd say, "Nice to meet you, bro." We had a bizarre presidential campaign and election with assassination attempts and felony convictions. I never dreamed that being a felon would actually make a candidate more attractive to a significant number of voters. I never dreamed that at the end of his term, a president would pardon a family member. Never even occurred to me. It would take all day to go over all the weird stuff that happened in 2024, so I'm just going to use this one example of a person and events to just symbolize 2024 and sum it all up for me. Remember this Australian, well, first of all, breakdancing was in the Olympics, which that alone is weird. But there was this Australian Olympic breakdancer and college professor known as Ray Gunn. Remember Ray Gunn? Have you ever seen Ray Gunn actually breakdance or break? She is absolutely horrible. I mean, just horrible. People mock her. When some pro football players make touchdowns, they actually, as a celebration, do her dance in the end zone. After the Olympics, in which she was, I repeat, horrible, an organization called the World Dance Sport Federation officially ranked her, I can't even say this without laughing. The World Dance Sport Federation officially ranked her as the #1 break dancer in the world. This is typical 2024. People, think of Luigi Mangione. People did horrible things, and they were praised, and in some cases rewarded for it. Crazy year. So this is the time when we do this symbolic thing. Do you have your flash paper? Everybody have flash paper? If you don't, raise your hand and Warren can get some to you. And you should have a pencil. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have this burning bowl ceremony. You're going to write on your piece of paper something that you want to get rid of, you want to put behind you, not something that you want to have happen in the upcoming year. This is something you want to get rid of. Could be bad habits, recurring negative thoughts, unhealthy relationships. Now you're going to make this commitment today. You're going to, declare what you want to get rid of. You're not going to share it with anybody. You're going to come up here and you're going to, and really the truth is you don't even have to put it in the flame. It's better if you don't. You just kind of put it above the flame and it just burns. So you make the commitment today, but it's up to you to actually make this thing happen. Just burning the piece of paper doesn't make it happen. So we're going to do that. Then I have something I want to say, a wish for 2025 that I want to share with you. And then we'll move along with the service. So write down what you want to say goodbye to for, in 2024. Christy's going to play some music. Come up here. You can line up if you want. Just burn your pieces of paper. So you going to go first, Deborah? Go for it. Take it away, Christy. fine. It's just never occurred to me. I think probably, this is probably about the 6th time I've done this thing. And this bowl thing never works out quite the way I hope it will. One day we're going to get that down, I promise you. So the one thing I was going to say is, that today I was thinking that I'd like to share something I'd like to see happen in 2025. Do you all know who Statler and Waldorf are? You don't know who that, anybody? Okay, Jackie, right? Who are Statler and Waldorf? Yeah, they're the hecklers and the old guys, you know, in the balcony. You know who Statler and Waldorf are. So what I'd like to see happen is we build some kind of balcony in here. And then we have, this should only take several $1,000s. I'm sure we can afford it. And then we put Larry Vandiver over here and Jim Sleezer. And they like heckle whoever's doing adult forum, you know. I've done enough adult forums. I know how this works. Larry and Jim would be perfect for, they are the Statler and Waldorf of Hope Unitarian Church. So we're going to move right into our offertory. I am so confused. This has been just the perfect service for the end of 2024. Each month, Hope donates the money collected during our services to an organization that we call our generosity recipient for the month. This month's generosity recipient is Life Senior Services. Since 1973, before I was born, Life has been on the forefront of programs, services for seniors, always growing and changing to meet the emerging needs of the aging population. Today, Life provides solutions that empower older adults to stay active, to enjoy the highest quality of life, and to remain independent for as long as possible. All donations we will receive I don't know, people start waving at me and I'm thinking, what's going on? If you want to make a donation to your pledge, just write a check and put in the memo line, this is for your pledge. Otherwise, it'll go to Life Senior Services. Please give generously. Okay, thank you. Let's say our offertory response together. We build on foundations we did not lay. We warm ourselves at fires we did not light. We sit in the shade of trees we did not plant. We drink from wells we did not dig. We profit from persons we did not know. We are ever bound in community. Now, please rise and embody your spirit as we sing our final hymn, number 350, Ceaseless Flow of Endless Time. I've extinguished the flame, and we say together, "Fix this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we will carry in our hearts until we meet together again." Out of the flames of fear, we rise with courage of our deepest convictions, to stand for justice, inclusion, and peace. Out of the flames of scrutiny, we rise to proclaim our faith with hope to heal a fractured and hurting world. Out of the flames of doubt, we rise to embrace the mystery, wonder, and awe of all there is and all that is yet to be. Out of the flames of hate, we rise with the force of love. Love that celebrates our shared humanity. Out of the flames, we rise. Now let's get out of here, 2024. Don't let the door hit you on the backside.